Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is, excuse me, Wednesday, March 7th, 2018. My birthday. What's up? My name's Angie Atkinson, and on this channel, excuse me, I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse and toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and we will just get going. So, touching base with everybody this morning. What do I need to let you know about? Oh, so the first thing is if you scroll down to the description, you will see a new link there that says My Gift to You. And what that is a new course. It's a free course for people who have survived narcissistic relationships. Includes a downloadable ebook and journal. And it's all about becoming a better you. It's the best, I like to call it the best possible version of yourself, right? So you've got, basically it offers you know, because we feel like we have no control over our lives when we go through narcissistic abuse, but turns out we do have total control. And so when we focus on becoming our best selves, we take away the power from external sources of negativity and stress. You choose if or how something affects your life, and you become more resilient, more successful, and a lot happier. So becoming a better version of yourself costs nothing. It doesn't take a lot of time or energy. It's totally a process that involves making little tiny choices every day that when you combine them, they lead to your best life. So if you want to challenge yourself to grow in new and exciting ways, sign up. It's free. I will give you a 13-page report with 101 ideas to help yourself kind of get going and get inspired to become a better self, and a 365-day planner that will help you set realistic goals and work on them every day. It's totally free. I'm not even doing any upsells. It's kind of my reverse birthday gift to all of y'all. So please make sure you check that out. Now, let me scroll back up and say hello to everybody. Hello, Mariella De Silva. Welcome. And hello, Miss Shannon. Welcome. Oh, by the way, Shannon, just seeing Shannon's name just reminded me. Regarding the live stream replays that are now available of the chats, I will be disabling those. As you guys know, I already set it to where these live streams are not made public after the fact. I put them in unlisted status so only subscribers can find them, and that's only if they find the email where I went live in their email. But I know that this is a sensitive subject for survivors here, and I don't do these chats to get more subscribers. I mean, of course I do in a little bit, but I do them for the group that comes here, not for people who might watch later. So Shannon sent me information on how to disable the chats on the replay. So when the replay, if the replay will exist, but the chat will not show up. I just have to go in each day and change that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, because I know a lot of people are concerned that people might see their chat. That will not happen here on this channel. So just a heads up for y'all. Now, if you guys tell me that you want me to leave a chat in place, we can always do that. But in most cases, we will not have chat replays. So good morning, Taylor. Good morning, Janelle McRae, and welcome you too. Elizabeth Elliott, good morning and thank you. She says happy birthday. Taylor says, can I ask advice? Yes, please do. Ashley Thrasher says, good morning. Happy birthday, homegirl. What's up, girl? Thank you. Maura DeLuca says, happy birthday. Thank you, ma'am. How are you? Driver, I'm so glad to see you. I told you I was missing you in chat. I'm so glad you came in. What am I doing today for my birthday? I'm working. I'm such a nerd. I do love my work. Most of my calls were rescheduled for different days, but I still have a couple on the schedule for today that we were not able to reschedule. So I'll be doing a couple of coaching calls. I'm building a course today, and I'm working on videos. I'm a huge nerd, you guys, but my husband is having a birthday party for me on Friday night. So if you guys want me to do a little vlog about that, let me know, and I might do that. But yeah. That is what I'm doing, and thank you so much for coming in. Karen Russ French says, hello, happy birthday. Happy birthday back at you. How are you, honey? It's good to see you. Santa Marie is here. Well, hello, happy birthday and welcome. Angie L in the house. Hey, girl, how you doing? She says, happy birthday, movie. Enjoy your day. Yes, I am going to totally enjoy my day. Arlene says, Angie, is there a place I can message? Arlene, you can message me on Facebook. Are we friends? We're friends on Facebook, right? And if you remind me, I'll check it. I get so many, sometimes I miss messages that come through and I hate that, but it happens. I'm just like human and whatnot. But but I do my best to try to catch up with everybody's messages. But if you have something important to tell me, Arlene, hit me up on Facebook, or send me an email, AngieYAtkinson. Maybe you should do both of those things, and put in the subject line, this is Arlene or something, so I see it. Maybe all caps would be good. My 2 cents is here. Hello, it says happy birthday. Thank you, thank you. Dima says hi. Hey, Dima, how you doing? Abby 12 is here, says good morning, happy birthday. Thank you, ma'am. How are you? A New Life for God is here, says hey, girl, happy birthday. Well, thank you, thank you. Glad to see you today. Windwise Acre, what a cool name, says hello. Hello and welcome. Let's see here. It's My Life is back. Welcome back. And thank you. She says, hello, good morning. Good morning back at you. Healthy Love in the house says, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy snow day if you're over here on the East Coast. No snow day here, but I do have my daughter is sick at home today, so it's a sick day. Oops, I lost my place. Darn it. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Oh, hey, Malta. I didn't see you there. Scroll up. Scroll up. Let's see. Healthy Love. Okay. Happy birthday, says Janelle and Nicole. Hello, ladies, and thank you. And Windwise Acre, thank you, thank you. Nargis, Nargis, how are you, honey? She says, hey, 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 Angie sister, how have you been? I can't complain. Starting job on March 15th. Yay, congratulations. She says, financial stress, feeling like an achiever were the top reasons I sought employment. I feel you. I feel you. My eye is leaking, you guys. It's nothing to do with sadness. I'm actually really pretty happy, but I've been struggling with this leaky eye all morning. I think it's allergies. Anyway, Colleen Nelson is in the house. Hello, Colleen. By the way, Nargis, congrats on your job. Hands up for you, my friend. I'm so excited for you. And thank you, Colleen Nelson. Tommy D in the house. Hey, Tommy D. How you doing? And Malta, hello, my sweet friend. How are you? I miss you. Good morning, everyone, and happy birthday, Angie. Thank you, sir. And Ashley Thrasher's got some dancing for me. I like that. Lisa Hollywood LA is back. Hello, welcome back, Lisa. She says, howdy. Hey, girl, hey. Marilee Hughes in the house says, my day just got better because I got to see beautiful Angie. Thank you. You're so sweet. And big hugs and love to you, my friend. Mariella De Silva says, I had a question. The narc accused me of serial cheating with every man in the apartment. Do they know that they're inventing things? I think they do. And I think that, Mariella, I think that would be a very big sign to you that you need to look and see what he's doing, because very often that means they're cheating. They like to project their bad stuff onto us. So keep your eyes peeled, girl. That might be what you're dealing with there. Arlene says, hey, Malta. Marianne O'Donnell's back. Hey, girl. Hey, welcome back. She says, happy day of birth. Thank you. And Malta, Tommy D says, Malta, I missed you, brother. We love him, don't we? Ms. Shannon says, Malta, good morning. Ms. Shannon is one of our new Mod Squad admins. I love that term that Malta came up with for the Mod Squad. We're totally using it. Mod Squad, that's for our chat moderator team. Amazing. Malta says, Maura and Shannon. Hello. Maura and Shannon are both on the Mod Squad. And, well, so is Malta technically now, because, he's not our only one anymore, but we are still thrilled to have him when we can. Narga says, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. She says, may you always be happy and healthy as ever. Amen. Thank you, Ms. Nargis. I really appreciate you, sister. I hope you're doing okay today. Jean Cruz is here. Hey, Jean Cruz. How you doing? Malta says, welcome back, Tommy D. Kingdom Princess says, happy birthday, Angie. Many hugs and blessings to you. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. How you doing today? Emily Driftwood, hi. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you doing? She says, hi, how's everyone? I'm good, but a bit tired, doing a cleanse of the body. Good for you. Narc-free 1 year, but felt triggered when I heard that the new supply shared a 1 year anniversary before our breakup date. Yeah, wow. I want you to take a deep breath, Emily, and I want you to think this. Thank God, thank goodness I'm out of there, because really, that's just, I think, additional proof that you were too good for that person. That's really sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Malta says, good morning, Arlene. Marilee Hughes says, happy birthday. Thank you, Marilee. And Jean Cruz says, it's my birthday today too. What? What's up, birthday buddy? Let me do it. Here it goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jean. Happy birthday to you. What's up? All right. Happy birthday, Angie, says Shannon. Thank you. Thank you. Tommy has no video. Boo. Refresh, my friend. Ron Nelson is here. Hello, Ron Nelson. Welcome. Says, good morning, Angie. Happy birthday. Good morning, friends. Welcome, welcome. And thank you, sir. Taylor Huxley says, I went completely no contact, and the narcissistic golden child is constantly harassing me and trying to make me feel intimidated and like I'm constantly being watched. How do I make her go away? Okay, so I assume you're talking about your parents, right? Assuming that I'm correct, then I suggest that you also go no contact with that person. And I know that sucks, but unfortunately, sometimes when you're dealing with a situation like that, you really do need to kind of cut all ties. I needed to do that with my family of origin, and it's difficult, but it is so much less stressful for your soul. And I don't know about you, but I'm trying to live to be 117. So I've got like to really keep my stress levels down as much as possible, y'all. No, but seriously, how do I make her go away? You start ignoring her. You stop responding to her. You stop making appointments or calls or, anything. You go no contact. That's what you have to do. And it sucks. I know it sucks, but you've got to do it. And if you're not going to do it, then what you need to do is gray rock, where you don't respond with any emotion ever, and you don't give her the privilege of making you feel that way. You choose how you feel and react. But my real advice would be no contact, personally. Let me know your thoughts on that, Taylor. Tanya says, happy birthday. Thanks for being awesome. Well, thanks back at you for being awesome. I appreciate you, Tanya, and welcome back. Or welcome here. I don't know if I've seen your name before, actually. Nikki Lee, thank you, honey. She says, happy birthday. Leah, Nova Scotia. Hello, Leah. She says, yes, they invent things, are extremely paranoid and suspicious of people they plan on using. That is the truth. And it's also, again, projection, for sure. I mean, not for sure, but almost for sure. Narcissists are famous for projecting their bad stuff onto other people. So Emily Driftwood says, Angie, happy birthday. Thank you, ma'am. Tommy D says, is Angie on? Yes. Somebody tell Tommy D to refresh, please. Charisma, hello. Welcome back, honey. She says, good morning, everyone, because you do. I have broke the no contact, and he is wow. There's no explanation for my behavior. I knew he hadn't changed. Wasn't looking for that either. Touch fire, you'll get burned. That is absolutely the truth, Charisma. And you know what? Take a deep breath. And don't beat yourself up, and just re-engage with no contact. I think all of us go through that. I really think we do. They don't change, unfortunately. I mean, I would love look, I believe that there is some small possibility that a narcissist can change, but I've never actually seen it happen or heard anyone say that it happened realistically. So if you have seen it happen, let me know. But I would like to know of a good example of that. I was really hoping at one point, one of my clients had a situation where the narcissist was pregnant, and the narcissist suddenly seemed to have all these moments of clarity and even said, I'm a narcissist, I'm going to therapy, I'm going to fix it. But that was short-lived. And I was really sad to hear it, because I had hoped that motherhood would change this person, but no. No, it didn't. So it's hard. Hope says, happy birthday, Angie. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Shannon, for letting him know to refresh. And Taylor says, thank you for taking our privacy into consideration. Thank you. And I'll tell you, I need you to also give a little credit to Miss Shannon O'Brien for that, because she's really the one that brought it to my attention. I kind of had heard about it, but I hadn't even really looked into it. And she was the one who actually went and looked up how to disable it and sent me the information. So thank you to Shannon for that, because I do care about your privacy, which is why I put these into into unlisted status after the fact. So yes, Daria Grippo is here. I don't know if I said that right. Says, Taylor, just keep up with no contact. Eventually they will stop. I agree. Marianne O'Donnell says, thank you. Yes, indeed. Tanya says, right on. Charisma says, I don't want to do this. I don't even know why I allowed him back briefly. I don't want to explain the details because it's so repetitive. I'm not mad at myself, just have to admit I'm still a student. I'm glad you're not mad at yourself, Charisma, because we've all done it. We all have done it in different ways and different levels. But you know what? I'm really proud of you for seeing it for what it is and just moving forward. That's incredible. And that is, in my opinion, proof that you are evolving and you are growing and you are healing. So good for you. Stay strong. I know how annoying and frustrating you feel, about what happened. I know how it feels. I know how you're like, oh, I'm so, I knew I shouldn't have done that. And hindsight's always 2020. But hey, look at it this way. You have additional proof that you were right. There's a positive. There's a silver lining. Now you know for sure. No doubt. Morris says, hey, Malta. Crystal Rolfe says, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Healthy love. Carol Hammond, say happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Leah Nova Scotia says, I feel very bad today. My emotions are not regulated. Oh, Leah, I'm so sorry. A couple of suggestions. Number one, are you getting enough sleep? Number two, consider doing some sort of pattern interrupt to change your mind. I kind of woke up a little testy today. I have to admit, I woke up at like 4:30 this morning. And then I was so mad at myself because I was sitting, I sat down on the couch. I thought I was going to watch this YouTube video really quick. And then I fell asleep. And then I didn't wake up till 6:30. And then I wasted my whole morning. I felt so annoyed. But we both have to change our minds. So Leah, I'd like to discuss some pattern interrupts. So one of the things you might do is stand up and go outside and walk around the block one time, or go stand on your front porch, drink a cup of coffee, pace back and forth. That works just as well. Do anything you can to change what you're doing at this moment. Go into a different room of the house, get in the car and run to the grocery store really quick. Just do something different than what you're already doing. And it will sometimes change the vibration and the pattern just enough that you can choose to be happier. The pattern interrupt is a really helpful thing for moments like this. I suggest that you look on my channel for the pattern interrupt video. It might really help you a lot. Hope says, good morning, Angie and everybody. Good morning. Good morning. And let's see here. Oh, awesome. Juanetta Kavanaugh says, good morning, Angie. Thank you so much for the free gift. My pleasure. She says, I already went and downloaded both. Love them. Thank you again, beautiful lady. Juanetta, that is great news. I actually saw I saw the notification come through that you had picked those up. So I'm really glad to see that you like them. I really hope that they're helpful for you. And I have more coming, you know what I mean? But I like to give away as much free as I can to you guys because I think it's so important. I know some people think I'm silly and stupid for doing that, but I think that my mission is so much bigger than money. I mean, that's what I think. Ms. Lily says, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Rebecca Sussman says, do you have a video already for dealing with helping your children who are mimicking their father's behavior? My oldest comes at me like he did, especially directly after his parenting time. Yeah, I totally get that. I have done videos on that and I can do more videos. One of the biggest and most important things you can do, Rebecca, is to teach your children empathy on purpose. Okay. One thing that every narcissist lacks when we're talking about narcissists of the toxic level is empathy. And that is the one thing that causes, in my opinion, them to react and treat us the way that they do, because they just really don't care how we feel. They can't even imagine that we have feelings in some cases, or at least not feelings that are as real and important as theirs. So if you can teach your children empathy, that's really helpful. So a couple of tips you can, for example, if you're watching a movie on TV, and you see something happen to someone, you can say, how do you think that made that person feel? Or if, you're walking down the street and you see some people in a situation, how do you think that person felt? Or if you see your child, being mean to another child or even to you, ask them to explain to you how that feels. And this can start very young, as soon as they can really understand that question, and another way to do that, like as little kids, start with simple emotions, happy, sad, angry, you know what I mean? And work your way up. Yeah. Let me know if you need more information. Shannon O'Brien says, charisma, get back on that horse. We all understand. Indeed, we do. Gail Catrice says, happy birthday, Angie. Thank you, Gail. How are you? Nicole Angelina says, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Nicole. How are you? Rebecca Sussman says, happy birthday. Thank you, ma'am. Shannon O'Brien says, Rebecca, hello. And Tommy D says, today it's your birthday. Thank you, Tommy D. He says, God bless you, sweetness. Back at you. Thank you. Charisma says, I unblocked him because we were supposed to meet because he had something for me. I stood up to him when he called me bad names for nothing. When I got out of his car, I cursed him so loud it felt strong. Hey, you know what? Whatever it takes. And sometimes we need those moments to kind of realize our strength and our power. So if that's what you needed to get through, sometimes we have to go through weird stuff like that just in order to know, hey, I really am okay. I really don't need this person. You know what I mean? It's important. Taylor says, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Juanetta Kavanaugh says, oh, yeah, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Juanetta. She says, all the best on this your day. Thank you. Nicole Angelina and Montana Sammy Joe say, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Sophia Management. Well, hello, and thanks for being here. Says, hi, Angie. I'm sure I'm stronger, but my narc recently texted me telling me how sick he is. How can he discard me so brutally and then expect me to care about his health? Messes with my head. That's a perfect example of a narcissist, is that they don't care about you, but yet they expect you to care about them so deeply that you would see right past the fact that they painfully discarded you. You don't have to care about his health. I wouldn't even be allowing him to text you unless you have no choice, like because you have kids together or something, or a business sometimes. Okay. Shanisha Henry's here. She says, happy birthday to you, Angie. I was approached by a so-called businessman. Oh, do tell. Tommy D says, I'm on. Shannon, thank you. Awesome. More DeLuca says, glad you're getting a little time off today and a party hardy Friday. Yeah, thank you. Shannon O'Brien says, when I spoke about being lonely, it wasn't meant that I was lonely for my mother. Just now that I seem to be a group of one, I don't know anyone else's mother who moved after no contact. Yeah, I totally get that. I get that. I totally get it. And I don't think you're just, I mean, I think in your mother's case, it was partially due to age and inability to get supply with, so she needed to move where there was new supply, which is actually very similar to what romantic relationship narcissists do, is that they move on to wherever they need to move on to get new supply. Your mother, no, I get it. I get it. I don't think you're totally alone. I'm sure that some other people have done that, but I do know why it feels awkward that way. I do. And I know you weren't lonely for her because she's not really been a good companion for you very much. But yeah, I hope you're okay, Shannon, and know that I've got your back as much as I can. Sophia Management says, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Oops. Tommy says, Sammy Joe. Wait a minute. Where was I? La 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 la. Okay, I lost my place. I hate when that happens. Thank you, Malta, for putting that link in. You're awesome. Thank you. Totally lost my place. Goodness gracious. Okay. Goodness, guys, I'm totally okay. Oh, Dwayne's here. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing, man? He's awesome. He said, good morning and happy birthday, Angie. Live streaming on your birthday. Best mode activated. I hope you have an outstanding day. Thank you. I will. I'll be working today, but probably I'll go out to dinner or something, or at least I'll order some Indian food. I do love the Indian food. Okay, let's see here. Oh my goodness, I totally lost my place. I just don't want to miss anybody. Hey, Doreen. Okay, Bobby. Where was I? Okay. Goodness. Malta, I don't know who's calling me on Skype right now, but that's not really an option, people. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Okay, Shannon. Okay, now I found it. Tommy D, Sammy Joe, yay. Okay. Barry Willoughby is here, says happy birthday and have a great day. Thank you. Mariella says happy birthday. Thank you, love. Krista Vasquez, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Malta says Arlene Robertson. Thank you, Malta, for giving her that information. Charisma Jones says I should not have been in there and meeting with him in the first place. I realized so much about my addiction to him, and that's why I have to stay away. Just couldn't walk away with him saying bad to me. Hey, Charisma, you know what? I think it's, like I said yesterday, I think sometimes we need that last, hurrah in order to, maybe confirm to ourselves that we weren't wrong. I don't think it's the best thing to do, but I bet you that most everyone here has done it on some level. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for seeing it for what it is and for moving forward, because I totally get it. Jean says we have the same birthday. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. What's up, fellow Pisces? Chanel McRae says, do you know of any decent job? Oh, yes, I do. That allow people to work from home. Lots, actually. Yeah. Janelle, you want to check out my Empath Entrepreneur Program over at Life Makeover Academy. There's a free training that you can look at, several of them actually, and then there's also the Empath Entrepreneur Mastermind, which I think might be really good for you. I don't know. It's My Life says, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Said, thank you for your videos. You're heaven sent for helping us. Wish you lifelongest happiness. Thank you so much. Montana Sammy Joe says, when did YouTube start doing that? Montana Sammy Joe, YouTube started doing that yesterday, and I will be not allowing that on this channel. So as soon as the streams are over, I'll be going in and unticking that box. I hope they give me an opportunity to do it permanently where I don't have to untick it every day, but until then, I'll do it that way. So that new feature will not be used on this channel because I don't think it will benefit anyone. I don't think anyone who's not here needs to really watch these streams at all unless they're people who are here regularly, in which case they can hear me talking. And again, Montana Sammy Joe, I do not let these streams stay public after the fact. They go unlisted immediately because I understand the sensitive nature of the situation. I hope that's helpful. Andre Robinson says, happy birthday. You're getting younger by text. Hey, whatever it takes. Thank you. Shannon says, hello. Okay. Tommy D says, thank you guys because I got my life back and I praise God for laying on me wisdom and understanding of this disorder. Indeed. Charisma says, I had to stand up for myself. It felt like standing up to a bully. When he left, I heard nothing from him until late last night. 48 text messages saying I'm the devil. I replied, I stood up to my bully. Well, I understand, and I'm proud of you for doing that. Sometimes we need that little power, punch. Angie L says, girl, as you know, I was discarded 1.5 years ago with no contact. Yesterday, I changed my cover on Facebook, and the ex-narc's sister commented, and I didn't reply. Is the ex-narc sending his flying monkeys 1.5 years later? Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Maybe because he found trouble with the new supply or whatever. It's hard to tell, but there's always some weird reason for it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Be careful. Tracy Spice says, happy birthday, Angie. Thank you for doing all that you do to help us survivors. Wishing you a fantastic birthday week. Thank you, love. Hope you're doing well today. And Kingdom Princess says, Angie, I can't tell you how much you've helped me through this journey. Just when I feel like I'm going backward, you or members of this group say something phenomenal to encourage me. I appreciate each of you. Hugs to you all. And this is the thing about this group that I think is better than every other group, is that you guys do support each other. And the SPAN group on Facebook as well, the Spanily. It's amazing to see how much support comes from within the group for other members. And it really is a beautiful thing. And I'm so glad and grateful for each and every one of you as well. Gene Cruz says, hey, Shannon. Mr. Wanalandset says, good morning, Angie. He says, happy birthday, young lady. I say young lady as I'll be 51 tomorrow. Hey, I'll take it. And I love it. And oh, wait a minute. I think Mr. Wanalandset might not be a Mr. Anyway, I'll tell you what, happy birthday to you in advance. If you come in tomorrow, I'll sing to you. And what's up, fellow Pisces? Tommy D says, I was totally in the dark when I first came here many months ago. Today, despite fleshy cravings ever so often, I'm living in happiness and peace. That is a beautiful thing. And I think fleshly cravings is pretty normal for all humans. So don't beat yourself up. Marlene Hammer Nielsen is here and says, happy birthday. Thank you, Marlene. Nicole Lynn Deschamps is here, says, I live with my narcissistic brother and his partner, his harem. Life is unbearable here, but I can't go into detail without writing a novel. Any advice? Consider moving, get a job, and get out if you don't already have a job. If you do have a job, start saving up your money, get yourself a little tiny apartment. The peace will far outweigh the space factor. Do you have children? Let me know. Hello, Marlene. Marlene says, Shannon, happy birthday, says Ms. Charisma. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much. Andrea Christensen says, happy birthday. Thank you, Andrea. Jean Cruz says, yeah. Bonnie says, hi, Angie and everyone. Happy birthday, Angie. Hope you're having a wonderful birthday. I am now, thanks to you guys. Jean says, hooray. Happy birthday, Jean, says Juanetta. Good morning, Bonnie. says Malta. Angie and Tribe. Hi, Angie and Tribe, says Doreen. Jean says thank you. And let's see, how romantic a relationship that started on lies and cheating. Yeah, for real, right? Nikki Lee. Victoria says happy birthday. Thank you. Bonnie says Malta. Hey, good to see you. Shanisha Henry says I have boundaries now and I do not like to be pressured by anyone, but I don't like it when a person says they're business people and it seems like a scam. I will proceed with caution, always choosing me. Yeah, Shanisha, you have to be careful. And are we friends on Facebook? If we're not, feel free to friend me. But if you're a different name, you need to let me know that so I don't miss it because I get a ridiculous amount of friend requests. But I'll tell you something. Be careful with those business people. I sometimes have scammers reach out to me as well. And sometimes it's legit. So what I was going to say is that if you are in a situation where someone has approached you regarding business, hit me up and I'll do the research really quick for you. I'm pretty good at sniffing out a scam. So if you try to hit me up today, I'll try to do that. Thanos is here. Thank you for being here. Says, hi, happy birthday, Angie. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much. Let's see. Narga says, hello, Malta. How you been? Bad weather here, but using this staying at home moment to chill before I start work. That's a good thing. And then it's going to be a busy day. I hear you. Malta has hugs for Bonnie. Billy Unra is here. Hi, Billy. Welcome back. Happy birthday, Angie. How'd you get so smart for barely legal? That's so sweet. I'm barely legal by like 30 years or something, but whatever. Or 30 or 20, I don't know, long enough. Ingrid Bullard says, you know what, you guys, I'm only going to tell this to you, but I was just, I just found out I'm on the planning committee for, guess what, my 25th high school graduation reunion thingy. I can't believe I'm so old. Anyway, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Ingrid Bullard says, hi, Angie. Thanks for your love and care. You are truly blessed, and you are blessing thousands every day. Thank you so much, Ingrid. Leah says, I've been really trying and doing good. I feel like my inside is aware I'm trying to save myself when nobody else cares to ask. Only when I'm around like minds can I find the type of people I need. And that is a really big deal. And that's exactly why I'm here every day with you guys for the most part during the week, because I try really hard to provide that. And that's why we have the span group and everything else as well. Taylor says, my father was narcissistic and he had a previous wife. I think she is also a narcissist. I've never been close to the other children. I block them constantly, but they make new accounts. Oh, I see. Yeah, I gotcha. Here's a tip. You can lock down your Facebook profile. If you're not using it for business or anything, you can lock it down so people can't even find you in search. I did that with my children's profiles, so that like they have to send a friend request. People can't friend request them very easily. So something to look at or think about. Malta says Nargis is doing well. Nargis, I'm doing well. Looking forward to warmer weather. Congrats on the new job. Tommy D says, I want you guys to know through all the suffering and pain, there is a happy ending to this story. The madness passes and we come to a crossroad in life. For me, I choose to do what scripture called me to do. Hello, DSD. Glad to see you. Let's see. Cheer champagne for Angie's birthday, says Bonnie. Here, cheers, Angie. Here's to you. Thank you. Hello, Renee Godel. Hello. Let's see. Doreen B says, happy birthday, Angie. I'm so grateful for you and your channel. Have a blessed, beautiful birthday. And happy birthday. Thank you. Renee says, happy birthday. Thank you. Bonnie says, my computer wasn't working a little while ago. Oh, that's no good. Admantha Christians is here. Says 6 months pregnant, 6 months post discard. Oh, honey. I feel like no contact was easy in the beginning, but now I'm starting to feel like I want to constantly reach out to him and tell him how terrible he is. How do I fight it? This is a good question. I want you to, I've done videos before on this, pretty much this, why narcissists discard you when you're pregnant, sometimes, but I know why you're feeling this way, because the closer you get to having the baby, the more you realize that how alone you are in this situation. And part of you probably wishes that he would just not be a jerk and be a father. And part of you is angry because you're going to have to do it all by yourself. Maybe it will help you to know this. If you do reach out to him and you say to him, you're terrible, you're horrible, these are all the bad things, the reaction you're going to get is not going to serve you. It's not going to help you. He's either going to ignore you, or he's going to scream back at you, or worse, he might try to love bomb you and hoover you and suck you back in. either way, none of it is going to be good for you. I think the best thing you can do is stay focused on, decorating the nursery, getting your baby's stuff ready to go, and preparing for single motherhood. It's not easy. I've done it. It's hard, but it's worth it. And work on developing a support network around you and your baby, and to um, don't be afraid to go and file for child support. And where I don't know where you live, but where I live, you can go down and file at a state office, file for child support, and they will go after him and take it from him, and do those things instead. Not to get revenge, but to get the support that you need, and probably the only kind of support you may ever get. Now, you may not get child support from him initially, but if he ever gets a job where he has where he's a registered worker and paying taxes, they'll take it from him. So you might actually have a chance. I mean, my ex-husband still owes me 50,000 something dollars for my child who's 20, and I'll probably never see it, but it certainly is, every now and then I used to get a little bit. So Taylor Huxley says she keeps contacting me in some public manner I believe to family mob me. Family mobbing is something that's hard to find info on, but I think it happened to me. They believe every lie about me. Yeah, that's unfortunate, and I think I've experienced maybe a similar thing, but you know what? If you continue to ignore it, if you continue to not allow it to publicly affect you, like if you need to cry about it, do it by yourself, or with a trusted friend, but don't let them know that it bothers you, and then they'll stop. Eventually, they get bored and they stop. So, yeah. Leah Nova Scotia says, Mod Squad, yes. Gwen says, can you explain the OCD type reaction? My husband walks into the room and turns down the light I'm using, or finds something else in the room that needs to be fixed. What is that? Well, sometimes that's an attention-seeking device. He may also have, a 1-2 punch with the OCD. Sometimes they just do it because they want to irritate you and get attention and start some sort of conflict. It depends on the particular thing, but I can do a video for you if you want on the OCD combo with NPD, if you like. That is a thing. Shannon O'Brien says, Taylor, oh, this happened to me big time, though our family's rather small. Yep. Charisma says, I don't like to see his messages on my phone. I don't like to hear his voice. I don't like the calm before the storm. I don't like this feeling. That is sociopath and psychopath behavior. Yeah. Charisma, I can't remember if you guys have kids together, but if you don't, why not block him permanently? Is that a thing? And if you do, you could always get one of those apps. I put together a video a while back on 7 apps that are court admissible for dealing with kids. So you might check that out if you do have kids together. Yeah, Bonnie, a narc is a narc through and through. Absolutely. All right, guys. Hey, Sharaki Ellis, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, control, 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 Crystal says to Gwen. Absolutely. Yeah, Taylor, they're going to keep trying to contact you, but the longer you hold tight to your convictions, the sooner they will get it. It might take a while, but eventually they'll realize you're not going to respond. Just continue to not respond. It will help. Juanetta says, yep, for a narcissist to change, they have to admit and truly understand their mental issue. I've yet to heard of one completely admitting that. Yep, exactly. Yes. Nicole Angelina says, Emily, the new girl over there is going through hell with more to come. Yep, you already know. She's over there going through it and keeping up a front at the same time. She damn crazy by now. You're so right, Nicole. Love that. Yes. Oh, you started blocking 7 years ago. Dang, Taylor, they are persistent. Maybe consider coming up with an alter ego in social media and only share it with people that you trust. A different name or something. So it's even harder. Bonnie says, yeah, they're the best liars for sure. Hey, Adrian. She says, I don't celebrate birthdays, but I'm happy God created you. You're a blessing and a gift to everyone that meets you. You're beautiful. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Charisma, I know what you mean, says Stop the Chaos. Hey, Stop the Chaos. How you doing? Nicole Angelina says, I'm glad you're free, Emily. Okay. What do you do? I'm going to answer one more question, then I'm going to have to run because I was only supposed to be here 15 minutes and now I'm here 39 minutes. I just love you guys so much. Marianne O'Donnell says, what do you do when the narc buys an alibi I don't know what CF court is, and the ADA runs scared and dismiss the case because she's afraid she can't win. Um, that's a really good question. I think the best thing you can do is try to document everything you can. I'm trying to think, is CF, I don't even know what that is. I was thinking child, I don't know what that is. Does anybody have help for Marianne? Please leave it in the comments here. Marianne, I probably need a little more information from you to answer better, but unfortunately I'm rushing away. So let's see. How do I know that my narcissistic mother is narcissistic or bipolar or both? Esther. Esther, my suggestion is to ask, I would ask you, have you ever seen her have empathy for you or anyone else when it didn't benefit her to do so? Have you ever seen her do something nice for someone and not getting anything back out of it, or care how someone felt enough to change her behavior? And if the answer is no, then she probably has some narcissistic qualities. If the answer is, I actually did a whole video on that, actually. NPD, why NPD is confused with bipolar or something like that. Check that out on my channel, Esther. I think that'll be really, really helpful for you. Yes, I love this. Malta says you're doing an amazing job as usual, my friend. Go Shannon, go. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you, Esther. She said she loves my channel. Okay, 2 more questions that I'm really leaving. Okay. Sharaki Ellis says, is it odd that since I've been done with my narc that now I can't sleep throughout the entire night? Is it odd? No. But you can change that by changing the way you're putting yourself to bed. So obviously stop drinking caffeine after a certain time of day, and start focusing on soothing yourself. Make sure your bedroom is not a place where you work if possible, and make it as peaceful as you can. Do a little meditation before you go to bed. Focus on 10 things you're grateful for, 3 things you love about yourself. And as you go to sleep, imagine your perfect day happening tomorrow, and try really hard not to focus on the narcissist during that time. A lot of times that's going to help you sleep better. It'll help you manifest better things the next day and all kinds of good stuff like that. So that's something to try. I've done videos about that before. Ingrid Bullard says, is it possible to have that a male narc could have had an intimate relationship with his mother? And now I answered this question yesterday. I thought the relationship with his mother seems very unhealthy. His mother behaves more like his concubine or other woman. I have seen the son-husband factor a lot, not usually involving an intimate relationship. If you have any proof of that, then that might be a different story. But a lot of times it is, the mother does get very jealous when she's a narcissist. She has unhealthy grips on her child. If he is the narcissist himself and she's the narcissist, it's incredibly unhealthy for sure. I mean, I guess it's possible. Of course it's possible. I've heard of abuse happening in that way, but I've not personally seen it. Have I? Well, there was one situation that I was aware of it, where someone did in fact get involved with a parent. It was an abuse situation, but they were underage, and so that person was in a home, like a group home, because of it. I don't know. I would need to know more information about the situation to give you a better answer, Ingrid. Okay, guys, I'm really sorry, but I've got to rush off. Please feel free to stay and chat as long as you like after. Please feel free to stay and chat as long as you like after I sign off. I think YouTube will keep it open for like 20 minutes. I will, once this video is archived, I will go ahead and make sure the chat does not remain with it. It will be disabled. And if you have questions, comments, concerns, things you want to talk about, leave them here, because I will come back and check this page before I do that. All right. Hugs and love, everybody. Thank you. Have a lovely day. I'll see you very soon. As always, thanks for being a part of my day and a part of my life. Thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me.